Have you ever felt like you're running on a treadmill with money? You work hard, you get paid, and then, poof, the money is gone before the next paycheck even hits. This isn't just bad luck, it's a trap. It's a vicious cycle that millions of people are stuck in. They live paycheck to paycheck, and every dollar that comes in is already spoken for. It pays for rent, for food, for bills, and maybe a tiny bit of fun, but there's never anything left over. The core of this problem is that the system is designed to keep you spending. From the moment you wake up, you are bombarded with ads telling you what to buy. Your phone shows you the latest gadget. Your social media feed shows you influencers on lavish vacations. The pressure to spend is everywhere, and it's relentless. When you are living in survival mode, your brain is wired to seek immediate relief and gratification. That might mean buying a slightly nicer meal or a new shirt to feel better for a moment. But these small purchases add up, creating a constant drain on your limited resources and ensuring that you never have enough to build a safety net. This cycle is so hard to break because it feels like there is no other option. When you only have enough money to cover your immediate needs, the idea of saving or investing seems like a fantasy. It's like telling someone who is starving to save half their meal for later. The focus is entirely on getting through today, this week, this month. The biggest difference between those who stay broke and those who build wealth isn't the amount of money they start with. It's their mindset. Most people are stuck in what I call survival mode. In this mode, money is just a tool for immediate survival. You get $1, you spend that dollar on something you need right now. Food, rent, gas. The entire purpose of money is to be spent. The goal is simply to make it to the next paycheck without your bank account hitting zero. This mindset is entirely defensive. It's about not losing the game rather than figuring out how to win it. On the other side of the gap is the wealth-building mindset. People with this mindset see money differently. To them, $1 isn't just something to spend, it's a seed. It's a tiny worker that they can put to work to make more money. Instead of thinking, what can I buy with this dollar? They think, how can I turn this dollar into $2? They see money not as a disposable resource for consumption, but as a tool for creating cash-flowing assets. An asset is simply something that puts money into your pocket, month after month, without you having to actively work for it. Rental property, dividend stocks, online businesses, examples of assets. This is the offensive strategy for winning the money game, but they prioritize using a portion of their income to acquire assets first. You've probably heard the old advice, stop buying that $5 latte every day, and you'll be a millionaire. This is what many financial gurus tell you. They say the path to wealth is paved with sacrifice and cutting out every small joy from your life. But let's be honest, that sounds miserable. And for the most part, it's not even the most effective strategy. Cutting your daily coffee might save you about $150 a month, which is great, but it's not going to make you rich. The problem with this advice is that it focuses entirely on the defensive side of the money equation, cutting expenses, while completely ignoring the offense. The real goal isn't to live a life of extreme frugality, where you can't even enjoy a simple coffee. The goal is to build enough income streams so that you can buy all the lattes you want without even thinking about it. The wealthy don't get rich by skipping their morning coffee. They get rich by building systems that generate money for them while they sleep. They buy an asset, like a rental property or a dividend-paying stock, and that asset produces cash flow. That cash flow is what they use to pay for their lifestyle, including their lattes. Their assets are buying their coffee for them. Think about it this way. Person A cuts their daily latte and saves $1,800 a year. Person B, on the other hand, takes that same $1,800 and uses it as a down payment on a small asset. There is a huge trap that many young people, especially Gen Z, are falling into. I call it the flex trap. In the age of social media, there is immense pressure to look successful. Buying the latest iPhone, wearing brand-name sneakers, leasing a car that looks impressive on Instagram. These items are what we call flex items. They are purely for status. They signal to the world that you have money, even if your bank account is sitting at zero. The tragic irony is that spending money on these things is the very reason you don't have any real money. The problem with flex items is that they are all liabilities. They take money out of your pocket and give you nothing back in return, except for a temporary feeling of status and a few likes on a photo. That $1,200 phone will be outdated in a year. Those $300 sneakers will get dirty and go out of style. That flashy car comes with a monthly payment, high insurance costs, and depreciation that drains your wealth every single day. You are essentially trading your future financial freedom for the ability to look cool today. It's a terrible trade, and it's a fast track to staying broke forever. Wealthy people, especially those who are self-made, play a completely different game. They understand that true wealth isn't about what you show, it's about what you own. They focus on acquiring assets, not liabilities. Instead of buying a $60,000 luxury car, they might buy a duplex for $60,000 down that generates $1,000 a month in positive cash flow. So how do you start building assets when you have no extra money? This is the classic chicken and egg problem. You need money to make money, but you don't have any money to begin with. It can feel impossible. But there is an escape hatch. Seed money without years of saving or risky debt. The secret is to look for free money. Yes, free money. It exists, but you must know where to look and be willing to work. I'm talking about grants. Grants are sums of money given out by governments, corporations, non-profit organizations. Unlike a loan, you don't have to pay a grant back. It is literally free cash. Thousands of grants exist for different purposes. Starting a small business community, projects educational purposes, and more. Many assume grants are only for big companies or charities, but that's false. There are countless small business grants, some as small as $500 or $1,000, designed to help new entrepreneurs get started. Finding grants takes research, but it's easier than you think. Start by searching online for small business grants for your city or state, or grants for young entrepreneurs. Use resources like grants.gov for federal awards. Let's bring it all together. The path to breaking the broke cycle for good isn't about pinching every penny. It's not about living a life of misery. It's not about cutting out your daily coffee or feeling guilty for every small purchase. That's a defensive game, a game of scarcity. You can only cut your expenses so much. To truly win, you need to play offense. Shift focus from just saving money to actively growing your money. The wealthy make their money work for them. That secret is available to everyone. It starts with a mindset shift. Stop seeing yourself as just a consumer. Start thinking like an owner and an investor. Every dollar you get can become more. Direct as many dollars as possible toward acquiring assets. Assets put more money into your pocket. That's the wealth building rule. It's not about how much you make, but how much you keep, and how hard you make that kept money work. Create a life of abundance, not scarcity. Afford the lattes, take the vacations, enjoy financial peace of mind. That's how you break the cycle for good.